Hey everybody, Jim Chester here. I have Michelle Massa. We are at Cal Jam 2020, the year of perfect vision.
Yes.
So we're going to just jump right into this one. This is year number 13, and you were saying to me off camera, this has been your second year.
Yes.
So why did you come back?
I definitely am here to support the female speakers that are getting up on that stage and just killing it. I was here for Kathy Wendland-Colby, who opened up the show, who talked to us about sex and hormones and oxytocin and all that feel-good loving, and she rocked the stage, and that is mainly why I was here, because I'm always here to support the women on stage.
But you also said that you like to come for the lineup.
Yes. I take a look at the lineup. There's plenty of chiropractic conferences that happen all year round, but when I look at the lineup and if it's people that are going to rock the house that I know can deliver every time they get up there, that's why I come. So I saw Neil Cohen was going to be on stage, so I was like, oh, Kathy plus Neil, I am definitely going to be there. In the past, I've come for Nurika because she's so amazing. I can listen to her all day, every day, and continue to learn each and every single time that she's up there. Kennedy was amazing, and Russell Brand was just on, and that was amazing. You know, and it's always it takes you out. We get a little bit of chiropractic, and then we just take it a notch up when we come to Cal Jam. We get juiced up for chiropractic. We learn about other things that are not necessarily chiropractic, but they are part of our chiropractic lifestyle. And as wellness doctors, we can actually bring that into our conversations with our patients, because they're not going to get that from a medical doctor. They're not going to hear all these alternatives. So when we can talk to them about wellness and really look after their wellness, and I know wellness is a taboo word in chiropractic, but I'd rather be a wellness doctor than a medicine doctor, than a pharmaceutical doctor, than a vaccine doctor. I'd rather talk to you about your wellness and what supplements you can be taking, what meditations you can be doing. You know, how can you live a better, healthier, more positive life naturally and the way God intended, from above down, inside out. Then that is how I want to be living my own life and teaching people how to live their lives.
Amen, sister.
Amen.
So one of the things I wanted to talk to you about also is this thing that you've been involved with education.
Yes.
And what have you seen happening like over the past decade with education?
What I love and what I find absolutely remarkable, when I first came out into the world as a chiropractor, I would say, oh, hey, I'm a chiropractor to any layperson. And they would be like, ooh, chiropractic? And I'd get all that negative language. Today, when I tell people, hey, I'm a chiropractor, they're like, oh, wow, that's so cool. I love chiropractic. Are you one of those chiropractors that does the whole body, or do you just do up here? That's a huge culture shift for people to now know that much about chiropractic, and to that we've actually gone out there, pounded the pavement, made that education piece so that people aren't afraid, they actually love it, and they actually know that there are different techniques within chiropractic that they can explore for different ways of healing. That's amazing.
That's so true. And one of the things I want to do is, anybody out there that's watching right now and you find some value in what Michelle and I are talking about, please hit the share button so more people can see this message. And if you are watching this on replay, hashtag replay in the comments so we know that you watched it. And if you're watching right now and you see some value in the message that we're sharing, hashtag value in the comments there too. And next thing I kind of want to talk to you is about culture.
Yes.
I know that Mary Jane and Billy D, they have created a culture here. Mm-hmm. And they've been cultivating this culture for 13 years.
Yes.
What is it like for you to be involved with this Cal Jam culture?
Well, what I love about that is that when this started, I was just a little baby chiropractor. I think it was like right before I was about to graduate. And I just remember seeing this as something I really wanted to come to. But I had a baby. I mean, I was pregnant 6 months after graduation. Like, everything was all crazy for me, and I never really got the chance to come until a couple of years ago. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is better than what I thought it was going to be. It's a reunion of all of my best friends and the people that I love, because we're all vibrating at that same frequency. So when I just walk around, it's kind of like, hey, I love you, kisses, hugs, all over the place, you know? And I just get to do that. And this whole day has been so synchronistic. Every time I've looked at my watch, it's been at like 12-12, 1-1-1, 3-3-3. You know, this whole day has been so amazing. And I keep running into the people that I'm meant to run into just synchronistically, and that's what it is we're all vibing so high here. We're just changing the planet with what we're doing, and that's the culture that's here. So only come to Cal Jam if you want to vibe high. If you like vibing down there, then don't come. So,
Well, one of the things I want to tell people, too, is if you are watching this and you're at home, go to californiajam.org, and you guys can watch tomorrow from home on Cal Jam Network. It costs $7 a month, but they can watch a live stream of what's happening tomorrow. But also go over to caljam.org and buy early bird tickets for 2021, because if you're not here, like she said, you're not vibing with your tribe. And I think there's a lot to be said about like going to an event like this, seeing these amazing speakers inside and outside the profession. And like we were also saying, some of the vendors here, you're only going to find them here at Cal Jam because this is like the biggest, baddest show on planet Earth.
Yes, it
so
is.
anybody that wants to like come and see like the people that are actually servicing the beautiful profession of chiropractic, the people that are like knocking it out of the park on stage, like, and then to see the attendees like ourselves that are here in fellowship, learning from each other, sharing the message with each other, and then like, there's always a takeaway. And I'll share mine. My takeaway was this is the first year that Cal Jam actually co-branded with Chiro Hustle. So, that is a huge step in the right direction for us.
That's amazing.
And then I can say, hey, we sold out our 20 interview slots in 6 hours.
Wow.
So when I said, who wants to do a live interview at Cal Jam, it was like, it blew me away.
Wow.
So thank you for being one of our guests.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
So that's just like that's the culture.
Yeah.
That's the vibe. That's what people will take away as well. I know your takeaway was here coming to see one of your friends perform and to be on stage and supporting. And I think that that's so huge as to like support somebody that you love. Like that's why I came here to support Billy D, because I love that man. And I see what he's done. And when we were doing research for our first film, I started watching this crazy guy named Billy DeMoss do these videos on YouTube, and I was like, who the hell is that? So it really was really interesting to me to see what he was doing. I had no idea he ran a chiropractic event. I had no idea.
On the side, just on the side.
And he's got a massive practice.
Yes, exactly.
So as I started to see what this guy was up to, I asked him to be in our first movie. He graciously accepted. I asked him to be in our second movie. He graciously accepted. So, as I went through this whole what is chiropractic? Who is it for? Why is it working? What Billy would always say is, if you're not adjusting kids, you suck. So right there, I was like, I want to get to know this guy on a deeper level. So, there's a lot of takeaways of this, but one of the questions I really wanted to dive into with you is, where do you see the profession going in the next 2 decades, 20 years?
Okay, in the next 20 years, I want to see people not only talking about chiropractic, but I want them to associate chiropractic with vitalism, with vitality, with living my best life, with regeneration, with longevity, with positive thinking, with clear minds, with hope, with soul, with spirit, and that if people really want to experience what that feels like on an inner level every single day and just feel like they are vibrating true love and they're spreading that out into the universe, if they want to feel that, will they come see a chiropractor. And anybody who's saying, oh, I'm so hopeless, I'm losing my life, I'm depressed, I have all these health problems, and someone says, you know what you need? You need chiropractic. You need a chiropractor, and that's where you got to go. That's what I want to hear people say about chiropractic.
That's so cool. Well, as you guys can see, the vibe here is off the charts. The hallways are full of influence. The people are out here rubbing shoulders. They're getting dipped in chiropractic, science, philosophy, and art. And they're also seeing rock stars like Russell Brand performing and sharing this message from the stage. So if you guys didn't make it here this year, make sure you go to caljam.org, get your early bird tickets for next year, and then watch Cal Jam Network and see what's going on here tomorrow. Michelle, thank you for being my guest today.
Thank you.
Is there anything I didn't ask you that you wanted to share with our audience?
Do, give, love, serve. I'm out.
Awesome. Well, you guys are just one story away. Keep hustling. We'll see you guys on the next episode.